You can't tell me it's too expensive. You can only tell me that it's a stupid idea.
No, I'm allowed to be here until the police come.
Ethics just hold me back. You know, like friends who stop me from driving after I drank too much.
Two dumb babies.
I love good NASA slander, man. That's fucking my favorite. With Willie, Simon, and Eric Freedman.
I would like all of you to know we're not in this together. There's a new popular alt-right social media app out called Parler.
Oh, sure. So this guy can create a racist app called Parler and people flock to it. But when I pitch a racist app called Black Facebook, nobody wants it.
Wait, is that Black Facebook or Black Facebook?
It's Black Facebook. It's my social media app that takes all your pictures and turns them into blackface.
Your CFO's Justin Trudeau.
Yeah. Parler's like Twitter, but you can say the N-word.
You can say the N-word on Twitter.
Yeah, but on Parler, it's a requirement.
Those are the pronouns you have to list.
Yeah, instead of your pronouns, you have to list your favorite slurs. Like, I'm Dago Spick.
And this guy is Kike Kike.
Yeah, that's like he, him on a stick, dude. We figured you were he, him. You only have to list them if you're something else.
Parler is great because you don't have to wear a Klan hood on the internet, but you still get to participate in all the activities.
It's already been branded the racist app, which is so funny because people are still getting into it even after they know that.
Parler's the racist app. Well, sign me up, sir. I am a huge racist.
This is great. Give me one of those blue checks because I'm a verified racist. Like, it's been proven. I've been fired for sexual harassment and being racist at the same time.
Instead of a blue check mark, Parler's elite gets a yellow badge.
What is it with Nazis and yellow badges?
Yeah, I want to know what shape the badge is.
Yeah, and how come Ben Shapiro's the only guy who has to wear one? He agrees with you. Come on.
Yeah, he's on your
That's
side.
fucked up.
You'll never be one of them, Ben Shapiro. Parler's tagline is the world's town square.
You know town squares, like where they lynched people.
Town squares is where they, burned witches.
Town squares have never been hubs of tolerance and intelligent conversation. Town squares are where homeless crackheads sleep.
Yeah.
Retweets on Parler are called echoes.
Because the same opinions get repeated over and over again.
Echoes. You know, the thing that becomes emptier and emptier every time it's said.
I thought they hated being in echo chambers.
Only the ones that disagree with them. They're like, I want the echo that adds slurs to whatever I said.
One of the problems for racists on social media is that everyone sees what's posted on Facebook and Twitter, and they could be fired from their job for what they say.
Parler is like, all right, what if we were all racists? Then no one would be there to rat us out. It's perfect.
They tried to reverse engineer the problem and kind of succeeded.
Yeah, they kind of actually figured it out. You know? It worked. Like, Parler is less of a safe space. It's more like a secret space.
It's more a place to hide your horrible thoughts and feelings than like a social media site.
It's like the dark web for your feelings. Like, I want to go buy racism on the Silk Road.
I don't want to buy a person, but I'd like to talk to people like it's the time when you could buy a person.
I don't want to buy a person, but I do want to make them feel like property. I only don't want to buy a person because I am super poor also.
I want to buy a person. I can't buy a person.
I can't afford it. I can barely afford this old truck.
If you have to hide your drinking from other people, that's when it's a problem.
Especially if you have to hide it from other people who drink. Like, how are your thoughts so dark you have to hide them from the internet?
Yeah, that's where most people see someone get murdered for the first time.
If you have to hide your thoughts, maybe just don't put them on the internet at all.
Yeah, just get a journal like the emotional teenage girl that you are. The site got popular right after Trump lost the election.
A huge part of the conversation on Parler is about voter fraud.
Likes on the app are even called votes. They're doing whatever they can to make up those 5 million that they're short.
You can't buy followers on that site because that's voter fraud.
And they really hate that now.
The app was bankrolled by Rebecca Mercer, heiress to her dad's billion-dollar hedge fund.
That dude's for sure been to Epstein's Island.
He's also a major funder of Breitbart and Trump's campaign.
Gotta love it when your kid gets into the family business.
You think they had a fight about it? Like, I don't want to fund racist propaganda, Dad. I want to dance.
You're gonna fund racist propaganda and you're gonna like it. Closest to dancing you'll be doing around here is the goose step.
You can dance to Ted Nugent, and that's it. Terrible dancing music.
They seem to be censoring people way more than other social media platforms.
It's like reverse censorship, where you can only use hate speech.
Twitter says they're just censoring misinformation and hate speech, and conservatives are like, they're censoring everything I say. White supremacists like the Proud Boys love Parler.
Also, whoever told us that the Proud Boys weren't white supremacists, they're now called the Proud Goys, which is the only way way to rhyme boy and exclude Jewish people.
While still kind of acknowledging them by using their language.
Yeah, they really are the worst Nazis ever, but they're still Nazis.
The founder of Parler said it's less anonymous than other social media platforms, so people will speak more like they would in public.
Honestly, if I was going to join the racist app, the last thing I would want is for everyone to know who I am.
Yeah, and then on their site, it says on the homepage that they value privacy. Even the CEO doesn't know what the platform is for.
Like, we value, I don't know, money, like every other fucking social media app.
Yeah, he's like, I value money, and the citizens of Parler value racism, I guess.
Yeah, if I could make money on that, fine. The apps had a bunch of problems that other social media apps learned how to fix years ago.
That's because the right never learned to code.
Even their technology is stuck in the Reagan era.
You mean to tell me that the right is years behind everyone else?
Man, I'm not even good at TikTok yet. Now there's a new app I gotta learn.
I can't wait for Parlor dances to pop up.
Yeah, it's like YMCA, but it spells out the N-word.
Flossing, but just with a Nazi salute.
It's a lot harder than it looks, dude. Man, I hate this new Fortnite update. It's the Nazi salute floss.
So are you signing up?
Dude, I already have an account. I'm actually a Saudi prince supporter on that thing. I'm not a Trump guy. I'm a big kill Khashoggi again guy. You know? Let's dig him up, shoot him again. That's what I say.
It should be fun to watch racist Americans talk to anyone in Saudi Arabia.
It is going to be fun. When all the people are like, get rid of all these Arabs, when they realize half the app is Arabs. Like, oh no, how did they get here? The Saudis are going to be like, we also hate journalists. And we're like, oh, maybe we don't have that much. We have more in common than we realized.
We've been saying they should kill journalists out here for a while, and then they just keep deplatforming us.
Oh, wait until all the 9/11 truthers find out about all the Saudi people on this thing. Their heads are going to fucking explode. They're like, did I do 9/11? Am I a 9/11 person?
I do hope someone goes on this site and does a like best of Parlor for the week type thing that I can go read.
I hope I never hear anything about this. I don't want to read anything they're posting. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I think now it's time to bring back Black Facebook. You know? There's a market for it again.
There's an unfortunate market for it.
I'm honestly surprised there isn't an app that does that yet.
There probably is. It's just not in the App Store.
Yeah, you gotta know a guy. Glory to the Saudis. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Dum, 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 dum.